Hello. Blades of the 18th century woodsmen and woodswomen. Generally, blades were put to specific uses, or maybe it would be more truthful to say there were certain uses which blades were not used for. This is my hunting knife. As you can see, the sheath is fairly plain. This is a double sheath, one sheath inside another. Top is beaded. It has no loop on the back of the sheath. This type just slips under the belt. It's a fairly big knife. It's a butcher blade. Butcher knives were very popular in the 18th century and used for hunting. This knife is used for skinning, butchering, fighting, and perhaps eating. If you use a rifle, then you may use it for cutting patch material. It is not used for hacking at wood. It is not used for splitting timber. It is not thrown. It may be thrown in battle, but generally you hang on to it. Knife blades, any blade, needs to be respected. It's your life may depend on the tools that you carry with you, so you make the right choices for your needs and you look after those tools. You do not use them for things they were not meant to be used for. I'm trying to make that very clear because you can damage knives by putting them to the wrong purpose. You need to look after them and they'll look after you. This is quite a large knife, but being a butcher blade, it is not a heavy knife. The handle is pinned. This one only has one pin. There are various types of knives. Some have no pins, some have 3 pins, some have more. There is no specific number of pins, but they are pinned and do not use modern rivets. So if you're making one, do not use modern rivets, okay? Just pins. This is my legging knife. It's kept in my legging. Again, no loop on the back. Just a plain double sheath slipping under the belt. This one slips into my legging. It's out of the way of my right legging, but it's easily retrievable. This knife is a good backup for skinning and butchering and fighting. It has a short butcher blade, no pins on this one. It's a nice blade, I like it. Feels good in the hand. Jackknives. This is my jackknife that I carry in my pocket, in my waistcoat pocket. As you can see, it's a reasonably sized knife. This is used for camp chores. I use this for whittling a kettle hook on site. I don't carry kettle hooks with me. It's used for whittling parts for traps, fine triggers. cutting cordage, anything like that. But again, it could be used as a backup for skinning and butchering. Make sure you keep the knife sharp, keep the blade sharp. So this is an all-round sort of utility knife. Any of those camp chores that need doing, this is the knife you use.